No longer about recycling old disco, house was something new, something fresh. It just wasn't on vinyl until On and On.
Jesse Saunders, On and On. The very first house record. To this day, I've had people offer me $1,000 for this, if not more.
I had noticed that all of the girls thought that he was such a cute guy DJ. And he said he was singing, so I thought I'd put him in front. You know, I thought that, you know, okay, you have a band, you got a cute guy up front, you know, heartthrob for the girls, you got the musicians taking care of business behind the scenes.
So Vince, you know, Vince is the type of person, he's just Mr. Information. He just go, oh, we do this, and my father has a record label, and it does this, and the pressing plan is here, and this is how you do the label, and this is what you do this, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there like, okay,
And we didn't know what we were making. We were just making music from what we listened to at the club. Everything was 4 on the floor, so that's what we started making, you know.
I recorded the drums here and the bass and put overdubs of the keys, all kinds of effecty synth stuff on there. And then Vince and I, you know, did this corny little rap.
And Jesse liked this line from White Horse where it said, "Bitch, wanna be rich, got to be a bitch." So it goes on and on. And then Jesse says, "Bitch."
On and on. Just clap it to the beat. Jesse makes it speed. It's on and on.
Jesse and Vince got their tune into the clubs and onto the radio. By the time they turned up at Imports, etc., On and On was a must-have record.
And they're like, "Where'd you get this record?" They're like, "We made it. It was us. We did it. We did this record." And the guy said, "Really? What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, we made the record. It's our record. It's on our record company. See, that's my handwriting on the label."
Vince wrote this. This was just a blank cover. He hand wrote this himself.
He goes, "How many you got?" I'm like, "You might want to think about it, because I got 1,000 of them in my car. How many do you want?" And he says, "I'll take them all. How much do you want for them?" And I very quickly thought to myself, okay, it costs us $1 to make the records. And I want to get $2 at least, because then I'll make 50 cents and Jesse will make 50 cents and we'll be cool. I said $4, figuring the guy will want to negotiate me down. He said okay, and he wrote me a check for $4,000. Jesse and I walked out of the store, got in the car, and screamed. And we were selling 20 and 30,000 records just in Chicago. I was maybe 17, 18 years old, driving a Corvette, you know, and flying to New York and doing all this stuff that, you know, up until that point was all just, you know, pipe dreams to me.
It didn't sound like much, but On and On was the spark that triggered the Chicago house boom.
That was the single most important record to me of the 20th century, because it let the non-musician know that he could make music.
Everybody thought when they first heard the record was, gee, I can do better than that, and why don't I give it a shot?